Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 12:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, September 15, 2021. This is not financial advice. The video is intended for educational purposes only. Click the subscribe and the bell if you want to be notified, as well as click the thumbs up, share the video so that people can see the greatness of the graph. Intraday updates are on the Twitter link below the video, and click on that if you want access to intraday updates, as well as any major market movements. Let's take a look at the graph US dollar. Still respecting this channel. So we are well within it. Had a couple of wicks. Again, those are aberrations on price action. They don't generally count. It's not the meat of the price action. So it's a very temporal, temporal market condition, and where there's just a lack of liquidity. So I kind of chopped these off, and we're still on this trend up. So we're right now at 89 cents and change. On the last video, we were around 84 cents. So we're a little better than 7% right now, video over video. So I'm still remaining bullish on GRT US dollar. Very clear picture here in terms of where the dollar version of this is going. Now, the graph relative to Bitcoin, however, a little bit under pressure here. On the last video, we were around 1863, so we were a little higher than where we are right now. A couple of things might have been driving that. We've had a small rally in the Bitcoin dominance pair, so potentially that, but I don't think it's quite that right now. But just to note over here that, this could kind of be range bound for a little while, so we'll be completely dependent on Bitcoin at this point. But now let's go into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's been doing very, very well. And as I mentioned, we were going through this consolidation pattern, probably 2 to 3 days. Well, we just started breaking out this morning, and clearly, just green bar after green bar all morning long, and we're at 48,370 or so. In the last video, we were down at 45,350. And let me tell you something, there's a big reason. I think a lot of people were seeing a very similar pattern here. As I mentioned on the last video a couple of days ago, back in May, we had a very similar pattern, and where things melted down back in May, even further. This is actually a very small amplitude in relative terms to the last consolidation that we had just post that May downturn in Bitcoin. So, I'm sure people have seen this pattern before. Clearly, we're on our trend up. Now, Bitcoin dominance. We are, we've caught a bid. We caught a bid over the last couple of days. Definitely spiking up to 41. We're at a low of 40 and change. So we're up around 2.5% on that. But we are starting to look like we might start hitting our head against the top resistance line, which is this channel. So if we wind up hitting it and going down, well, guess what? We all know the game here. Altcoins generally rally actually they perform better, I should say, relative to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does well, as this thing goes down, then the altcoins, generally speaking, will do better than Bitcoin. Anyway, that's kind of all I've got right now, but I'm still bullish on the graph US dollar. This thing's catching a nice bid today, close to 90 cents. And then, of course, GRT BTC, I'm kind of feeling like a little sideways action there. And Bitcoin